Hello, my name is Morgan Lewis, and this is my intake on the Space Shuttle Challenger. So, in my opinion, NASA needed to do more to work out the kinks and make sure that the crew's safety was their #1 priority. And that was something that they did not do. I know that after the reading of the shuttle handout that NASA felt a lot of pressure to launch the Challenger, and even though several key components were lacking, such as the high temperature, how the temperature would affect the O-rings in the solid rocket boosters, they made the decision to launch without proper background knowledge and testing, if that makes sense. They originally wanted to launch the Space Shuttle Challenger to basically as a test run for NASA's shuttle program. They felt a lot of pressure because they wanted the Challenger in space when President Reagan gave out his State of the Union address, and so that was something that they felt a lot of pressure in launching early. Roger was one of the engineers that worked on the solid rocket motors and advised management that it was not safe to launch at that time. Yes, the man can't just quit his job because he does have a family to take care of and food to put on the table. I think that Roger was upfront and honest regarding the safety hazards that were quite apparent at the time when launching. He did not feel comfortable nor safe and spoke out against it. His management advised otherwise and proceeded with the launch, and it's not like Roger had malicious intent when doing this. He did what he felt like what he could do with the circumstances that he was in, but he was an engineer at the time that was working on the rocket motors and did advise management not to proceed with the launch. I think the engineers' professional responsibilities is to respect your manager's opinions, of course, and what they say, but to be critically honest with your managers when you just know something is not right. The managers needed to listen to the engineers who told them that they should delay the launch due to certain safety violations that were occurring, not just only the temperature, but of course how they would affect the O-rings in the solid rocket boosters when launching. The weather was too cold to launch safely, and they did recommend to wait for warmer temperatures, but the managers did fail to listen and advise NASA to launch anyways. So unfortunately, due to that, the Space Shuttle Challenger did not make it safely, and hopefully this was a huge learning curve